Virgo, welcome back to the channel. Monica Love here at the Love Messages. So today we're going to be doing your reading from the 27th of December to January 2nd. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, may not. If it does resonate with you, there will be a link in the description box for the extended. Okay, so in this reading, Virgo, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge here is the Seven of Cups, and what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Wands in reverse. So your challenge here, Virgo, has a lot to do with some sort of confusing situation that you're trying to make sense of. Could be that you have multiple options here. We're going to clarify this and get more information in a moment. In the recent past, you have the Sun, the Nine of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. I do feel in the recent past, a lot of you we're really trying not to give up on a situation here. There was something here about you holding on to a situation, maybe you holding on to a situation, your person holding on to the situation, really trying to remain optimistic, but there was so many past experiences that really affected the connection here in the past, okay? So it's like something here happened maybe outside of your control or outside of this person's control, and there was still this optimism that, yeah, there's still an opportunity for this to work. Okay, we're going to clarify and get more information in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Strength, the World, and the Knight of Swords. Somebody here is choosing to close things out with somebody, and I feel like this is you. You may be deciding to end things, or maybe somebody decided here to end things with you. It's been very difficult. I don't feel like you've wanted to end things, or this person has wanted to end things, but that's kind of the way it's going right now in the present moment. And I see the reason why that may be happening is because this person, somebody here is like very quick to do stuff, but they don't plan. It's like there's no plans. It's like, yeah, let's just jump and jump into this. And I don't feel like that's something that you want. I think a lot of you want something more stable. And that's why your challenge here is the Seven of Cups, because there's some sort of confusing situation right now that the best way to deal with it is just to end it. That's what I'm seeing in the present moment. We're going to find out more when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Knight of Wands, the Temperance, and the Page of Pentacles. I do see somebody here making an offer to you. This could be somebody here that you've decided to disconnect from that ends up coming back. Or this could be just somebody here making an offer to you. We're going to find out more when we clarify. Now, what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords in reverse, okay? What you don't see coming is the fact that there is some sort of unresolved situation that I do see you going back to. This is somebody here who maybe you caught cheating, lying, being dishonest here. This is somebody here that you've decided not to really invest any more time and energy into until you completely heal and resolve the situation with this person. Now, what you don't see coming is that although there was supposed to be a new beginning between you and this person and it never happened, there will be an opportunity for you to be open and for this person to be open to the situation, okay? So when you decide to go back to this person, or you decide, or they decide to come back to you, the energy is going to be much different, because this person has, you know, now had time to kind of realize why they've been closed off or why you disconnected. There's a reason why you disconnected, okay? And I feel like the reason why you disconnected was because you didn't really know what was going on or where you stood in the connection with this person, and it really led to a lot of sadness. It led to a lot of pain here, and as a result, a new beginning didn't happen, okay? So what you don't see coming is there will be an opportunity to possibly resolve this situation with this person. Now, let's get into your reading and let's see what's going on. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is clarified by the Six of Cups. You have the Ten of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay, so for many of you, your biggest challenge here has a lot to do with whether or not you want to completely end something here with someone from the past. You will have to decide, especially moving into the new year, because the biggest challenge for you here, Virgo, is the fact that this situation has been so confusing. It's brought nothing but confusion to your life, and it's been very difficult for you. And I think a lot of you just want to wrap this up. You're like, okay, you know, what is it going to be? Are we going to be together? Or are we not going to be together? So there's a very big decision that has to be made about a confusing situation from somebody here that you have a history with, someone here from your past, okay? Are you going to end things, or are you going to move forward with them? Okay, that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now let's talk about the recent past. Let's clarify the Nine of Wands. All right, so the Nine of Wands is clarified by the Death. You have the Nine of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So in the recent past, I'm really strongly getting here that a lot of you may have decided to end things with this person. There was a very strong focus here, Virgo, on self-care in the past, okay? I do feel like when you decided to start working on yourself, you know, which was, again, you being in the process of maybe wanting to end things with this person may have decided to come back, or they may have tried to work things out with you. And I do see that you are still holding on to this person here in the past. Tell me more about the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is clarified by the Five of Wands. You have the Temperance and the Two of Swords. Okay, so in the recent past, there was definitely a conflict here that led to maybe you becoming closed off, your person becoming closed off. But again, even though you both were going through these trials and tribulations, there was still optimism about you and this person, you know, ultimately working things out. There was always this idea like, yeah, everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna work things out. Okay, so I see a lot of trials and tribulations here in the past, but you and this person still holding on to one another no matter what, hoping for some sort of change, okay? This is what I'm seeing here in the past. Now, in the present moment, I'm going to clarify the Knight of Swords, okay? Somebody here in the present moment is rushing towards you or this situation because they don't want it to end, okay? And it looks like it is going to come to an end, possibly because somebody here can't stand the confusion and not knowing where they stand with you. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords. Some of you are dealing with an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, possibly a Leo in the present moment. So the Knight of Swords is clarified by the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Seven of Cups. Yeah, somebody here is afraid that things are going to come to an end. And this is very much connected to a confusing situation. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The situation has become so confusing that there's no other point of allowing the situation to continue. But this person in the present moment doesn't want things to come to an end. Okay? They're hoping that some sort of confusing situation can be resolved. So tell me more about the world. What is the important message here for Virgo in the present moment? So the world is clarified by the Six of Swords. You have the Page of Cups and the Sun. So you see somebody here in the present moment is hoping that they can, you know, come towards you possibly and make an apology. I do see an apology. I do see forgiveness. And there's the Sun again. So there's this constant belief in the present moment. Some of you are dealing with a Leo, okay? There's this constant belief in the present moment that, you know, I could still have this with you. I still believe optimistically that I can have this with you. And whoever this person is, I feel like in the present moment, they're really determined, strength. They're going to do everything that's possible not for this situation to come to an end, the world and the Sun. For some of you, this situation may come to an end. And maybe that's the best case for now because there's just so much confusion. But I don't feel like somebody here wants things to completely end in the present moment with you. Now, let's talk about the near future. Now, in the near future, I do see an opportunity here, an offer. It could be you making an offer. I do see this person coming back to you, but I don't see them changing. So if this person, some of you, very important message for some of you that need to hear this, some of you are dealing with a player, somebody who's very on and off. They don't have time for you, or vice versa here. I do see you making an offer to this person, okay, when they do come back, but I don't see them changing. I don't know. I'm going to clarify and see. Let's clarify the Knight of Wands first, and let's see. Tell me more about this person who's showing up for Virgo in the near future. So the Knight of Wands is clarified by the Eight of Wands. You have the Ten of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, this person is coming back to have a conversation with you. I do feel like this is somebody here who potentially wants something long-term with you, wants a commitment, but the way they're showing up is not, I don't get the vibe of stability when this person shows up. And a lot of you are going to make an offer to this person. But again, the way you're making this offer, it's not a big offer. It's like, let's see how it goes. Okay, because only time is going to tell when it comes to the situation Temperance. So tell me what the important message here is for the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is clarified by the Four of Cups. You have the Empress and the Three of Pentacles. So in the near future, it's like you're going to be given an offer of love, but the offer of love that comes in, Virgo, from this person, it's not going to be one that's different from the way it was in the past. It's the same love offer. Okay, I don't feel like this is a new person. I feel like this is somebody that you already kind of have history with. I do see them coming back to you to work things out, but at the same time, it's like you're going to have a conversation with this person about what it's going to take for you and them to have a long-term commitment. And I do see a need for patience here in the near future if you want this to work out. But I do see something here maybe possibly leading to cooperation and growth here, which can ultimately lead to a new beginning for you. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing. Now let's get some advice for you. What is the advice? The advice here for you is the Moon, you have the Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Cups. Your biggest piece of advice moving forward here is to allow some sort of situation that you don't completely understand to end, okay? If it's meant for you, it's going to be for you. Even if an ending needs to happen between you and this person, which I'm feeling like may need to happen, allow this situation to flow the way it needs to flow, okay? Because Spirit is saying there's a lot of things that you don't completely understand in terms of why something here is coming to an end, okay? Sometimes things need to come to an end in order for a new beginning to happen here, okay? I do feel like, you know, your biggest piece of advice is to end one thing that you don't completely understand and focus on what's going to bring you happiness. Focus on what's going to bring you fulfillment, okay? So if there's a situation in your life where there's so much confusion, there's always on and off, you don't know how to make sense of the situation, allow it to end. Allow it to end. Allow it to go through the process that it needs to go through. Because what Spirit is saying is where your focus needs to be right now is on what's going to make you happy. What is going to make you happy? Choose what's going to make you happy. Your challenge here is the Seven of Cups. You have choices. That's what Spirit is saying. You have choices. But don't allow a situation that you don't understand, that, you know, where you're constantly in the dark, you're constantly in stress, you're constantly trying to make sense of something. Allow it to end. Allow the cycle to end. It's the end of the year. Allow it to end and focus on what's going to bring you happiness. Okay? So this is what I have for you, Virgo. I hope this reading helped. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one.